Well, hello everyone. This is Doug Adams, and this is It News with Doug and Jeff. We are coming to you from Loganville, Georgia, in Lux Royal Studios. And Jeff, what is that shirt?
That's my glow stick shirt.
Mission accomplished. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm not even going to go.
Want to sniff?
No, I don't. No, I didn't want to sniff with your thing the other day either. So we won't. No, I'll tell you what. I'm going to make a rule. Here it is at News. No sniffing each other's whatever. Okay.
We can go with
that. And don't offer me. I don't want to be offered to be sniffing. Okay.
Okay.
So, folks, if you've survived any of the other episodes, and I hope you have, we've got a great show. We've got lots of stuff coming up, and we've got another Canada story coming up like we did before. So stick around, folks. Make sure you like us on Facebook, our new Facebook page, and subscribe on YouTube, and you will get notifications. Each new show will come out at 2 p.m. on Wednesdays every week. So that's 2 p.m. Eastern time. So Cupcake Bill always has an issue. He tries to go forward, backwards, and all this stuff. So we have to kind of, explain it to him. So, well, Jeff, this story is out of Canada. It is a Fox News story. The Sourdough Salon up in the Yukon. Now, I think we talked. You've not been to Canada.
Have not been to Canada.
Will they allow you to come into Canada?
Probably not.
Felons, I think, have an issue. Okay, I think they do have an issue going through customs. But now this place, the Sourdough Salon, you got me doing it. Sourdough Saloon.
So is that where they get the hair done and all that?
No, that's a salon.
Oh,
a saloon.
Okay.
They have actually a drink called the Sour Toe Cocktail. Now, what that is a mummified human toe that is served in a shot of alcohol with the toe inside the drink. Now, the idea is, if you order this, you have to down the shot and have the toe touch your lip. Now, Jeff, what do you think about that? I know you're not a drinker, but would you ever let a mummified toe touch your lip?
Sure, why not? I'm always up for the challenge.
Well, now you can drink it fast, you can drink it slow, but your lips have got to touch the toe. Pretty good slogan, really. Now, the past week, they did have a problem, though. One of the bar's toes disappeared. Now, there's multiple toes, so I'm not sure if they have one of each, if it's a big toe, or this actually was a middle toe that disappeared and was stolen.
Wasn't in the no parking zone?
No parking.
So it got towed away.
Now I'm holding my head like Lisa usually does, wondering why. But no, they actually had they do have a backup toe, so that all was not lost. But a customer walked into the saloon around midnight and ordered the drink, and it's only served between 9 and 11 p.m. I figure the reason I think they do that is you have to be certain matter of, shall we say, over imbibed, drunk. Okay, Jeff, to have want to drink a toe cocktail.
Loaded.
I think you have alcohol. To be, But the Royal Canadian Mounted Police confirmed. I love this. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police are on the lookout for a missing toe.
They got pictures of it and all that, right?
Yes. Have you seen this toe? With the little nail over there, toenail, and but the officers were investigating the toe theft. They had a name, and the person did send the toe back. So they did retrieve the toe.
Back.
So it got towed back. So, but they did retrieve the toe, and all is well. So the hotel posted missing toe flyers on its Facebook page, and they did actually offer a reward.
For the toe.
Well, let me ask you, would you want to give a toe?
I've been thinking about it. How much money they would pay you?
Let's see. They actually was going to pay $2,500 for this guy to bring the toe back as a reward. So they were going to.
They go toe jam.
And I thought you come up with some bad stuff, Jeff. I really did.
Stay home, roast beef or no roast beef.
Oh, was it hold the pickles, hold the lettuce,
No tomatoes.
hold the toenail, it don't upset us, or
No
whatever?
tomatoes. Don't upset us.
Now,
You imagine opening up your Whopper or whatever and seeing a tomato.
a mummified toe.
Tomato.
Well, I don't think that would go over here too well. I really don't.
The Tominator. Instead of the Terminator, the Tominator.
Moving right along.
Notice how you said the word moving. Move.
In other words,
movie.
see, that is your
Get it
cue
right.
to please be quiet.
Oh, you can't stop that unless you got a big old roll of tape over here.
That's what they made duct tape for. And we are back with Is It News with Doug and Jeff. Jeff, I have a UPI story out of Oklahoma. Now, this Jackie Pisano, the lady out in Oklahoma City, said she threw a quinceanera.
A what?
I'm going to give you this one, Jeff. I actually had to look that up. It's actually kind of like a Sweet 16 party, only it's for 15 years old, and it's big in
quinceañera.
Huh?
It's
I'm
a
s-
quinceañera.
I'm still confused.
quinceanera. Okay, well,
Quinceañera.
Ain't you from the South too?
but she can pronounce things, so.
Quinceañera.
Okay.
She's a,
Foreign languages.
Oh, okay. Well,
I got foreign languages.
Yeah.
I can speak country. I can speak Southern. I can speak redneck, and I can speak what the heck it is. You know.
English is it?
Yeah,
Is
there you
English
go.
anywhere in
There you
there?
go. I forgot
Okay.
about that one.
But anyway, quinceanera, okay, is a 15th birthday party, and it's
Okay.
celebrated like in Mexico, Latin America, and all that. So this lady decided to throw one for her German Shepherd Nova, who was turning 15 this year.
Because he was the bossa.
Well, now
Nova.
she admits the party came sometime after he actually marked the milestone birthday, but she actually posted a video on Facebook, so we know it's true.
gotta
If
be
it's on,
true.
folks, if it's on Facebook, you know it's true.
It's true.
But the video posted to Facebook by one of the party attendees, Mr. Reagan Gilbert, shows Nova dressed in a pink tutu and participating in a dance at her own quinceanera.
Okay. I'll give you that word.
Okay, no, the dog, she dressed the dog
In a
up in a
tutu.
pink tutu
In a tutu.
there to celebrate her birthday.
In the dog.
Have you ever dressed your dog up in like tights or a tutu or
We have.
anything?
Lola, the basset hound.
You
We
have
bought
it.
her- We bought her a tutu.
You come over and dress up my dog, and
Dexter.
Yeah.
I have a feeling you're gonna get bit if you.
Might.
Lola loved it.
Really, I can't imagine embarrassing Dexter that way.
No, yeah.
He would mark his territory on me.
Dexter's embarrassed enough having the family he's got.
Yes, he is.
So
Yes, he
I
is.
wouldn't. I think that'd be cruel and inhumane punishment to
Yeah,
put
we'll
him in
probably
a
get turned
tutu.
in, so.
But Pisano said Nova deserved a party because she recently earned an Einstein Award from K9 University. Now, maybe you ought to send Dexter to K9 University.
No, he's pretty smart, but
Well, just to prove that way, he'd have the Einstein Award to prove it, though.
yeah. Einstein Award for Dexter.
Think about that.
I'll have to think about that.
And he's
I'll have to talk it over with him.
I'll talk to him and
We
see
will.
if what he thinks about
We
doing
will.
that. Okay,
So one drop of poo is no, and 2 drops of poo poo is yes.
yes, okay.
And then if he pees, then it's oh hell no, I ain't doing that.
That's okay. So he answers. Okay, at least you have so you talk dog too. Not
we
only
do.
do you talk redneck
Yeah.
and southern. And, okay.
I think we're gonna have to make a list.
You are multilingual, aren't you, there, Jeff?
Multilingual. Multilingual.
And
Lingual.
but he's been an exemplary role model for her
been a
adopted
what?
sister, a
Exemplar-
dachshund named
Love-
Phoebe.
What
So
was the word? He's been a what?
exemplary
No, back further.
role model.
No, it's just something like with a blur or something.
No, he's been an exemplary role
There
model.
you go, exemplary.
That's what I
in
said,
the
role
freak
model.
is exemplary.
That means a shining example, a good example.
Okay.
Something
gotcha.
you are not for Dexter, okay? Something, but he's been for her adopted sister, a dachshund named Phoebe. So Phoebe the dachshund I'm sure she probably came to the party. I don't know what she was dressed, maybe in a gown or something. You know, I wonder if they had a red carpet. Yeah, I mean, you know, like the Oscars or something like that. So,
Alpo
Lisa, did you
carpet.
have a red carpet when
My
you?
dogs would love it.
But you didn't have one.
Well, no.
Okay. Well, I'm just
They have
curious.
birthday parties
Our
though.
dogs have birthday.
Two Bassets, Lola and Floyd.
Lola and Floyd the
Lola
Basset
and
Hounds.
Floyd.
Lola.
Flola.
We call them Lola. When we were talking about them, we called them Lola. Lola,
But now
Floyd,
they've got
Lola.
Lola.
Now we have Flo Cola.
You can never make fun of me again.
We have Flo Cola.
No, you know, Jeff, I never thought it would happen, but somebody made you look halfway normal.
I'm so glad you're
I
here
really
tonight.
did.
Thank you.
And Lola graduated puppy school.
She graduated.
Really? Did she get the Einstein Award though?
Oh, she was way beyond the Einstein.
Oh,
She's the
okay.
most smartest
Maybe the
basset-
Sheldon Cooper Award there or
She's
something
the-
off
she's
Big
the
Bang.
smartest basset hound in the whole world.
Really?
Oh yes, without a doubt.
Okay.
My Basset hounds were not smart.
So, folks, well, we'll be back, folks. This is It News with Doug and Jeff. Make sure you like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube. Make sure if you hit the little bell, you will get notifications of new shows coming up. Now, Jeff, this is a mirror story. Mirror. It's out of yes, it's out of
Mirror.
England. Okay,
Mirror.
that's the Daily Mirror. It's a newspaper
Mirror.
in England.
Mirror.
But the Mirror story, and you know, we've had a lot of issues lately. Seems like with on commercial airliners, fights and people getting drug off and having to make emergency landings. Well,
Getting busted in the Mile High Club.
I haven't heard that happen yet. But you've got this one is. I think this is right up your alley. This
Remember
story
the
here.
Chevy Chase movie, real quick? The Mile High, when him and what's her name went back and they make the
Oh
eyes
yes,
and they go
yeah.
back. And the
That was
Mile High
European
Club.
Vacation, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
puts his foot in the toilet.
Yeah, yeah, blue toy. Yeah. Well, this is right up your alley, Jeff. This is on a flight from Dubai to Amsterdam. They had to make an unscheduled stop in Vienna, Austria, as an elderly, overweight
I
man.
thought Vienna was in Georgia.
No, Vienna, Austria.
Vienna.
That's
It's not
Vienna.
Vienna.
Vienna,
Yeah.
it's Vienna.
It's Vienna. Vienna.
Vienna.
Vienna.
Vienna,
Georgia.
Austria.
It's called Vienna, Georgia.
Okay. Now, the reason they had to stop was an elderly, overweight man reportedly refused to contain himself. He would not stop farting and caused a fight. There
That's
on
my
the
kind of
plane.
man right there.
Are you elderly and overweight, and were you on a flight from Dubai to Amsterdam recently, Jeff?
Yeah, I might have been. You know, farting, a little fart action here.
Well-
matter of fact, you know what? Take that.
Oh gosh. Well, a fight broke out, and because he wouldn't stop, and there was chaos erupted on the flight when two Dutchmen
Fart
who were
club.
sitting next to the flatulent man told him to stop and complain to Transavia Airlines crew members. But yet, despite repeated requests and even a direct order from the pilot, now. Have you ever had to have a pilot come out and tell you to stop, shall we say, breaking wind?
Call it what it is.
I'm
Fart.
just
I mean,
saying. Can you imagine the pilot? He's on an airliner with 200 people's lives in his hands, and he's got to go back and address some idiot that won't stop cutting the cheese. I mean, I don't. Now, the pilot of the Dutch low-cost airline then decided to make an emergency landing at Vienna International Airport
This is what it's
in
sharp.
Austria.
Could have sharded.
I guess they could have just thrown him out the door, but officers boarded the plane with police dogs, and 4 suspects were escorted off the plane. I guess the people that had attacked this man for the pilot had reported passengers on the rampage to the tower, I guess, in Vienna, before footage emerged of passengers being removed in a post on social media by Alfred Decker. So it is on social media. I'm not sure if it's Facebook, but if it's on social media, it must be true. So a police spokesman confirmed that the incident centered around a passenger suffering from wind who was not attempting to restrain himself, and that this offended 2 young Dutchmen who started a fight with the man. Now, 2 sisters, these poor innocent sisters that were happened to be in the same row with this gentleman that wouldn't stop breaking wind, as they said, were sitting in the same row as the men, were also escorted off the plane, but they told the local media they had did nothing wrong. So Nora Lachhab, 25, told De Telegraph. Okay, you're still thinking this guy's my hero, right?
Yes, I want a picture of him.
Oh, gosh. It was crazy that we were included. We had no idea who these boys were. We just had the bad luck to be in the same row, and we didn't do anything. They did not do anything to justify the bizarre behavior of the Transavia crew. So I guess they were released, though, after a while. But I guess they did have to make an emergency landing with passengers on a rampage.
I'm gassed it out.
I wonder if they had a Taco Bell in the Dubai airport or something. I don't know. But
poor dogs that were coming and sniffing. I mean, come on.
yeah, I wonder if they brought the dope sniffing dogs.
They
in.
probably
Yeah, I
did.
bet the dogs went out there with their tails between their legs after that one there. So. Jeff, I have another UPI story out of Texas this time. Now, you remember back, now they call it middle school now. We called it junior high back when I was in school. Did they call it junior high or middle school?
I never made it that far.
You never. Well, I thought you made it to the 6th grade.
I did.
Well, see, our junior high was 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Oh.
So I don't know. So you
I
don't
know what
remember
came after that.
You don't know.
No.
It was called GED.
Probably.
Right? Okay. But now officials with a Texas school district said a middle school student is being disciplined after hiring a stripper to perform at the school.
Yeah, we're talking.
Notice how
just woke
Jeff
up.
he woke up and perked up when I said stripper. Now Jenny Lacoste Caputo, a spokeswoman, that's her name, Jenny Lacoste Caputo, a spokeswoman for Round Rock Independent School District, said the stripper arrived at the address where she had been hired to perform about 11:30 a.m. Now, to me, that's kind of early for a stripper.
Yeah, it
Now,
is pretty early,
11:30 p.m., you know,
Yeah.
after you've had a few or something like that, maybe, but I don't know. So, but I guess if you're in school, you can't really wait that late. So they realized it was Noel Grisham Middle School that the stripper was at, and the stripper called the front office to report the prank and never entered the building. So the stripper realized, I guess she had been had. I guess she got paid, so that's all that matters, apparently.
It's a shame because he was probably in the sex ed class and, you know, offered to have somebody come in and demonstrate and everything. I mean, it could have been a good thing.
That may have been his show and tell.
It might have been
I mean,
show and
think
tell.
about that. That's true. It may have been. I mean, they never did. We didn't have strippers when I was in school.
We did.
Did you? Okay. Were they human? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I noticed he had to think about that for a while. She said the student used his personal cell phone to call the agency and paid for the stripper's performance using his parents' credit card. Let me ask you, Jeff, how would you react if you got your credit card bill and there was a stripper payment on there that you didn't make and you didn't get to enjoy?
Well, let's see. I'd probably ask my wife about it. I would not be happy
No, okay. Well, I'm sure this gentleman wasn't either.
because he missed out on the stripper. That's all it comes
Well,
down
I mean, really, he ended up paying and not getting anything in return.
That's a shame.
But the student is now facing disciplinary action. Principal Paige, now this is a name for the record books here, Hadzel Limovic. Hadzel Limovic. Can you imagine he being in her school and trying to say Principal Hadzelimovic? I'm serious. It's like
Hadzelimovic.
15 letters. But she said, our staff handled the situation with the utmost decorum and professionalism. I wonder what the male teachers did.
I wonder who got to handle the stripper. So that's what I want to know.
I'm just wondering where she was going to perform. Who had the pole? I'm just wondering if one of the kids brought a pole in, the other one brought a pole in.
Flagpole?
I guess you could use the flagpole.
Yeah.
It says, while regrettable, the incident had no negative impact to any of the students other than the student who is responsible. So I'm sure that poor kid is going to have disciplinary action. Plus, after his dad got the bill for the stripper on his credit card, I'm sure he is going to not have a pleasant few weeks, I'm going to say.
I would hope, you know what? Hats off to the kid for trying, you know. We got all this bad stuff going on. I mean, he's just bringing a little bit of joy into the school system.
Exactly.
You know,
I mean,
somebody if they're stripper, I mean,
Yeah.
come on, what's you gonna do? It's not a violent thing that he did.
No, I mean, it's just a prank. But
a prank.
like I said, I hope he doesn't get in a whole lot of trouble. But I just thought that was kind of a. I wished I would have thought of something like that.
I wish I would have too. Back then.
I'm surprised you didn't, Jeff. I really am surprised you didn't. Well, folks, thank you for joining us at Is It News with Doug and Jeff. Hope you enjoyed the stories today. And make sure you vote. Let us know on our YouTube in the comment section. We'd love to hear what you thought of the stories and which one was your favorite. Jeff, what was your favorite?
You're gonna have to ask that one. You know
The
what
stripper,
that
I'm sure, probably.
No, actually the fart.
Oh, that's right. The guy.
Yeah.
That's your hero now.
That is my hero.
I bet you go in and try to look him up on Google
I
and
will.
find out who that guy
I
is,
will.
so you can send him fan
We need to
mail.
find out what the longest and loudest fart is. Think we can have that for the next show?
I'm sure Guinness has something for it. I mean,
It's gotta
Guinness has
be.
all kinds of world records.
It's got to be.
So, but folks, go ahead and vote on your favorite. I'm not sure if it'll be the same as Jeff's, but make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, and also if you hit the little bell, you will get notifications of future shows. From now on, we will have shows every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time will be broadcast. So thanks for joining us, folks. See you next time.